Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get off the pity potty. Wake your ass up. Awaken the beast inside.
What's stopping you? Are you too tired? Didn't get enough sleep? Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what's stopping you right now? Don't have enough money? Is that the thing? Or is the thing that's stopping you, you?
It's game on. It's focus. It's go season. You got a problem with your life. You got a problem with your environment. Do something about it.
Success is what comes when you stop making excuses. You can have reasons or results. It's your choice.
If you ever see me in a Rolls Royce, a private plane, a 6 or 7 star hotel, living my life to the fullest, don't hate on me. Don't get jealous of me, because I work my ass off to get it. Everything about my life and career, I've earned it. Ain't nobody gave me shit. Nobody handed me nothing. If you want it, go get it. It's go season.
Stop making excuses. Simple as that. You can make a million excuses, but you know deep down inside, and consciousness is eating away at you, that it's an excuse. It's not a reason, it's an excuse. And when you stop making excuses, the only alternative is then results. I'm not saying that everything you do you should be successful at. You will have periods of defeat. But that defeat will be temporary and not permanent, because you will dust yourself off, get back up, and try again.
You have to accept that all your excuses are lies. They are lies, all of them. You're too tired, or you're too sore, or you're just plain not feeling it. Lies, lies, lies. And it doesn't stop if you don't make it stop. The excuses are not valid. They're conjured up. They're fabricated. They're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, you have time. You have the skill, you have the knowledge and the support and the willpower and the discipline to get it done.
Understand that it is you who is responsible for being in the position that you're in, not anybody else. You can't be making excuses. It is you.
From this day forward, I don't want to hear another excuse. I don't want to hear how tired you are, how demotivated you are. Nothing. You're not tired. You're just used to quitting. 6 months from now, you'll either have 6 months of progress or 6 months of excuses. You choose.
The more you put in, the more you get out. So stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals.
Your feelings and emotions do not matter. The work that is required is the only thing that matters.
Their passion is all over there. Why? Because winners win. But you better stop making excuses and find a way to win. You walk out of this room, you owe yourself. I didn't get here making excuses. And you need to get rid of them excuses, and you need to stop pointing fingers at people. And you need to start pointing fingers at yourself. What did you not do?
Winners ditch their excuses. Winners show up no matter what, no matter how they feel, if they're tired, if they're uncertain, if they had a loss yesterday, they show up today. And winners have this go-to-battle mindset. That is how I enter my work life. That is how I enter my relationships. That is how I enter everything.
Stop making excuses. Stop complaining. Nobody's listening.
Nobody's coming to save you, big dog. Don't you get that? The only person, big dog, that's gonna get you out of this spot is you. No more fucking excuses. No more coming up with reasons why you can't. Grab a fucking gear, get focused, get ferocious. It's time to level up.
You don't want to give yourself an opportunity to say, well, you know, I'm because there's a million excuses you can come up with at 4:30 in the morning. I'm overtrained. I need more sleep. I need more rest. I think my circadian cycle is off. Whatever excuse you want to come up with at 4:30 in the morning, you can do it. You're smart. You can win that debate all day long. That's why I don't negotiate. I don't negotiate those things. I say, oh, if I'm still feeling tired tomorrow, I'll take a day off. Cool. Got it. But don't take today off. Save it for tomorrow.
It's either you have it or you don't. That sounds like excuses to me. I mean, you got to figure it out, right? If you really have an obsession to figure it out, you will figure it out, right? And every puzzle is constructed differently, right? Everybody has a different puzzle, man. You just got to figure out your own puzzle.
Take ownership. Take extreme ownership.
Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Take ownership of your mistakes. Take ownership of your shortfalls. Take ownership of your problems. And then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved. Take ownership of your mission.
I'm too tired. I don't have enough time. I'm not talented enough. The conditions aren't right. Let me tell you something. Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. Every time you make an excuse, you are telling yourself it's okay to be mediocre. So from this moment on, I want you to make a pact with yourself. No more excuses. When you feel an excuse bubbling up, replace it with this phrase. I can do better. Because you can.
Excuses. You're talking there about people making excuses. What have you come to learn about the nature of excuses and if they are our friends, our enemies, if they're ever useful?
Your excuses will destroy you and take everything that you ever wanted from you if you let them.
We make all these excuses instead of just buckling down and saying, I am going to become great at this, and whatever happens as a result of that is what happens. And I can tell you that the result of becoming great at anything is always good. It's never, you don't go backwards. I'm going to put the work in. I'm going to become great. I'm going to worry about myself. I'm going to take more reps. I'm going to spend more time in film. I'm going to spend more time in the weight room. I'm going to get better. And you know what happened? He becomes the greatest of all time.
Lazy people don't know how to start. Weak people don't know how to finish. Successful people don't know how to stop. People demand success, but refuse to work weekends. People want opportunity, but won't talk to strangers. People claim ambition, but sleep in every day. We are the result of our actions, not our aspirations.
Nothing's ever going to be given to you. Everything's going to be earned. If you don't go out there and put in the work, you don't go out and put in the effort, one, you're not going to get the results. But two, and more importantly, you don't deserve it. You didn't earn it.
It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the prayers you whispered when nobody was watching. It's all about those moments when you could have folded, but you didn't.
Your excuses are just stories you keep telling yourself until they become the bars of your own cage. Here's the hard truth. Someday is code for never. Busy is the anthem of the uncommitted. I can't is the lie that steals dreams.
But it's up to you to wipe the tears out your eyes and go get it. Because my motto when I was 7 years old is I believe. I've been believing for a long time and I'm not going to ever stop.
It's not that simple. And it's a lie they tell you over and over again.
What's not simple?
Any of it, all of it. It's how they get you to give up. They say it's not that simple, Vinny.
So what's the truth?
That it is. That if you just do the thing that they tell you you can't, then it's done. And you realize it is that simple. That it always was.
You come all this way, have one bad day, and you're ready to back down?
No, bad days suck.
You love this game? Because if you don't, let's not even bother. I love this game. I live this game. And there's 1,000 other guys waiting in the wings who are obsessed with this game. Obsession's gonna be talent every time. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed?
Those days when I'm tired or worn out or just basically sick of the grind. What do I do on those days? I go anyways. I get it done, even if I'm just going through the motions. I go through the motions.
Really, the truth is, most people need to shut the fuck up and focus on that version of themselves they want to become and actually be willing to become it. And that's what's ultimately going to create the fulfillment that you're looking for. It's not going to be your cold plunge. It's not going to be your morning routine. It's not going to be your journaling. It's not going to be your grounding. It's going to be the work that you fucking do to become that version of yourself that is the exact version that you know you're supposed to become, and then being proud of it.
The biggest risk to your future isn't your competition. It's the distractions you insist on keeping in your life rather than doing the things you know you should be doing but aren't. People delay doing things they don't like for longer than it takes to do them.
Hard work brings great rewards. This is a reminder
of the hard work and dedication that I've put into everything that I've done. I'm not content because I know where I came from and I don't ever want to go back.
What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to forgo?
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing.
Life isn't fair. So what are you going to do about it? I knew that no one was coming back to help me. No one was going to miracle me to be somebody special. All my situations were on me now, and solely on me. So I had to start developing an indestructible mental toolbox. So I sat there on that couch and I realized, man, I am a piece of shit. And even though the world helped me get here, my false reality helped me even more. So I sat there and I had this bright idea, being 297 pounds, to go be a Navy SEAL.
It takes more effort to start in the beginning, and more people are right about the fact, they're like, hey, you're not going to hit it big. And guess what? A month in, you're not. But they're only measuring on months. And at 6 months, you're also not going to have hit it big yet. And they're going to be like, I'm still fucking right. And at a year, you're still not going to have hit it big. And they'll still be fucking right. And every day that you haven't hit it, they're going to feel like they were right. But they're wrong, because they're measuring in days and you're measuring in decades.
Winning will cost you everything, but will reward you with so much more. It's going to cost you everything.
I'd say one of the strongest mental frames that has gotten me through my hardest times is thinking this will be the story that I will one day tell. And that means the harder it is, the bigger the dragon, the more epic the story, and by consequence, the more epic the hero.
You know, when you're built different than everybody else and you have this desire for more and this desire for achievement and this desire to win, everybody else looks at you like you're fucked up. And they'll tell you that too. You know, what's wrong with you? Like, why can't you just relax? Why can't you just do this? Because I'm just not built that way, man.
The only thing that you can do is win so big that all of them constantly compare themselves to you, and then you'll forget they exist. And that's when he said, success is the only revenge. He's like, it's not the best revenge. He's like, it's the only one. There's no other revenge.
A bunch of pain that forces you to come out of your comfort zone. Because if it's done no other way, you will never reach greatness. It's impossible. And that's why when you think about the mentality of greatness, there are no breaks. You can be popular, but to be great, Monday on top of Tuesday, Tuesday on top of Wednesday, Wednesday on top of Thursday, Thursday on top of Friday, Friday on top of Saturday, Saturday on top of Sunday. And start over, and start over, and start over, and start over.
In the end, I don't care whether you love me or you hate me, just as long as I win. There's only being in and then being out.
I fought for it because no one gave it to me, because it was just me alone in the gym, me alone in the mirror, me alone in my head. No one did it for me. I worked for it, and I'm never going to let someone else take that from me.
I know what darkness looks like. I know what it feels like to be alone with no motivation, no drive, no passion. And what has to come out of your fucking soul in the darkest of times is what you just did right there. You are able to get up every morning, have no passion, no drive, no motivation, no shit, and still get up with that kind of fire. You will be successful in life. I guarantee you that.
Believe in yourself. Don't fear failure. Dream big. Work hard. Stay positive. Enjoy the journey.
I was you when I was around you. I was Mary around Mary. I was John around John. There was no David Goggins. And along this journey, when I started losing weight, and I had so many bad days in my life, so many bad days from growing up, even now. There wasn't nobody fucking there but David Goggins.
People only root for people who don't need it. You always have to be the person who roots for you before everyone else does. And it's usually a single clap in the auditorium for a very long period of time.
It was you. So you better figure out who the fuck you are on this journey. And those few people many people don't like you, so be it. But you first have to figure out you, because a lot of people die with a lot of untapped potential because they're trying to be somebody that they're not. So I was able to figure out my own potential by figuring out me.
It's hard when you're young to wake up in the off season at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eating pancakes. It's hard when you're on your way to practice, weighed down with all your gear, and it's 90 degrees out and all the other kids are at the pool or at the beach, and your body is already completely exhausted from workouts in 2-a-days. But knowing you have to show up again the next day for just the chance to try again. But understand this, life is hard.
I just eliminate all external distractions, that's what's going on, and just focus on the process itself and enjoying it every single day. Chopping wood, carrying water. Greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up.
You have the power to do more than you can ever begin to imagine. Don't underestimate yourself. You don't know enough about yourself to become a cynic. And so you've got to challenge yourself to access that power that you have within you. You're more than a conqueror.
The first one is, it's not about you, it's not about me, it's about the big picture. Growth is expected. It's not an option. You got to keep growing to keep going.
When you get scared and you have fear, everyone say fear. F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. It's amazing when you actually don't see the full picture. You come to these fearful conclusions of what you really should then hope for or not hope for. But when you have faith, F-A-I-T-H, full assurance in the heart, no matter what you see, you can still believe in something. And that's where hope comes in.
It doesn't matter what your social status is. It doesn't matter how people perceive you. When it comes down to how long can you stay in that pool, when it comes down to how far can you run, right, when it comes down to how much can you push yourself past the part where you want to quit, right, how far can you keep going, there's a purity in that it dissolves social order, all that bullshit, all the what people think about you goes out the window. It's who are you right now?
The story continues. So if you fail on Monday, the only way it's a failure on Monday is if you decide to not progress from that, right? So to me, that's why failure is not existent. Because, if I fail today, okay, I'm going to learn something from that failure and I'm going to try again on Tuesday.
You want to create a new life, a new personal reality. You got to change your personality, which means you better start thinking about what you've been thinking about and changing it. You begin to become conscious of your unconscious actions or habits or behaviors and modify them. And then we have to begin to look at the emotions that we live by every single day that keep us connected to the past and decide, do these emotions belong in our future? So most people are trying to create a new personal reality as the same personality, and it doesn't work.
There's goals, and then there's working to hit the goals. And then there's the idea of love the process, but there's the subscript of so that you can hit the goal. But in my opinion, it's just work, not so that you can. It's just work. Working is the goal.
You have to know what matters to you. You have to know what you truly care about. Like, what is your true north in life? The question I often ask people is, what does your ideal day look like at age 80? Truly visualize and imagine what your ideal day looks like as an 80-year-old. Who are you with? What are you doing? What are you thinking about? How do you feel? And then think, are you actually taking actions today to create that future?
How it's so hard to see the good if you're only seeing the bad. There's so many people that struggle with their version of success is because they're looking at someone else's. There's so many people that struggle with their world of relationship because they're judging theirs based off of someone else's, right? And when you're constantly in the space of not realizing or noticing your world, your reality, because you're living in what appears to be someone else's.
Your life is not your life. The life you experience is the life you focus on. If you're focused on what's screwed up in your life, you have a screwed up life. If you focus on stuff that you're grateful for, you have an extraordinary life. What's wrong is always available. You can always find what's wrong. So is what's right. So it's a matter of focus. Because whatever you focus on, it'll be real to you, even if it's not real.
We all live inside a bubble, right? This is our world.
we work over here, we go get our coffee over here, you know, hang out with friends. This is our favorite club.
You really realize it's all a gift. Even the problems, even the pain, even the car accidents, even the hurts, even the relationships that didn't work out, even the jobs or businesses that had challenges. What if we're even grateful for the fear that struck us because we at least felt fully? Or the faith that guided us beyond the fear. Keep going. Or the joy that's available any moment you're grateful.
You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful.
What if tears flowed, but they were tears of grace? Just thankful for it all. What if inside your soul knew the truth from this day forward? If you ever forgot, your soul speaks up and reminds you, life's not happening to you, baby. It's always been happening for you.
It's always the feeling when you're getting ready to, you know, people give up right before they get what they've always wanted to get. People quit and they give up. That's your moment. That's your moment. When you're feeling the most trapped and down and nothing can go right, I feel like those are the moments that define you. Just hold on. Just endure, you know. Look at things differently. Challenge yourself to look at things as the glass half full.
Until you make a decision that you no longer want to feel how you feel, or you no longer want to think the way that you think, or you no longer want to have the kind of results or no results that you have, until you make that decision that, you know what? I know I don't feel great. I know I doubt myself. I know I've had a lot of bad things happen. I know there's a lot that I regret, but damn it, with the time that I have left in my life, I really want to start to enjoy myself.
Why do I start with myself? The reason you start with yourself is because you cannot give what you do not have. So you better start with yourself.
There is a period in everybody's journey where they are so different because they've started to do new things that they no longer fit in with their old set of friends. But they're not sufficiently developed that they've gained their new set of friends. So you're going to feel the pain of being ostracized from the group of friends that you used to have. But you're stuck in this messy middle where you haven't yet worked out who you are on the other side of this.
I want to take better care of myself. I want to feel happy. You don't even have to believe you deserve it yet. You can just want it. You've got to start there. You've got to start with wanting something better for yourself. And then I personally think the most important thing is to start acting like the person who has the things that you want right now, even though you don't feel like it.
This thing that we all have, everyone has, and not just me, I mean everybody that does anything has. And it's like this voice in your head that wants you to do nothing is in your head, and that you have to decide that you are a professional. This is what a professional does. A professional goes to work.
There are no solutions, only trade-offs. What's that mean to you?
That you're never going to completely solve anything in your life or in the world, and there's always going to be compromises that you have to make. And if you aren't willing to make those compromises, or you don't keep your mind open for those compromises, you're going to run into some real problems. But if you look at it and the fact that you know you might put a little more effort over here, and it's going to take away from some effort over there, you can't just do everything at once. So yeah, no solutions, only trade-offs.
You have to pick something, and then you have to commit to it for as long as that's going to take to make sure that you see it through. And the other thing people do is they pick something, and then when it gets hard, they decide they want to change to one of the other options. And then when that gets hard, they change to one of the other options. And you can't get anywhere with that either. You're going to have to realize that whatever you pick, there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. There's going to be times when you love it, there's going to be times when you hate it, when you'd rather do anything else but that. But you have to keep going because it takes that long to materialize into success.
So I'm here to tell you that it will take longer. It will be more difficult. It will require more effort on your part. But you know what I can tell you about that? When you do the hard things, you will have a happy and easy life. But if you constantly choose to take the path of easy and negotiate and compromise, you will have a hard life, a hard life that ends with regret. So I'm here to tell you that if you live a no-compromise life, if you become unreasonable in your expectations, you will become the 2.0 that you deserve to become and that your family deserves to have as a leader.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
The bad days create the story that I'm one day going to tell myself about what I got through. Yeah. You know what I mean? Without the bad days, the story would be way more lame. There would be no glory in overcoming anything, because what did you overcome? It was all just 40 to 60, vanilla ice cream mush, gray, existence.
Yeah. Because you might as well be dead. Seriously, if you always put limits on what you can do, physical or anything else, it'll spread over into the rest of your life. There are no limits, there are only plateaus. A man must constantly exceed his level.
Why don't you reframe the decisions that you are making from this is the hardest decision to this is the better decision. This is what's going to move me forward. This is what's going to get me what I want. When you think about it like that, it makes it a lot easier to get off your ass and go fucking do it. So yes, it is absolutely normal to not feel like doing it. There is not a single person who has ever achieved anything that you want to achieve that has felt like it every single day. It's hard.
You become so obsessed and distracted by making excuses and convincing yourself that you can't do something that you don't even give yourself the opportunity to try. This way of thinking is one of the biggest preventers of achieving your goals.
There's a choice that we have to make as people, as individuals. If you want to be great at something, it's a choice that you have to make. We all can be masters at our craft, but you have to make a choice. What I mean by that is inherent sacrifices that come along with that. Family time, hanging out with your friends, being a great friend, right? Being a great son, nephew, whatever the case may be. There's sacrifices that come along with making that decision.
I want to do something great with my life. I don't know that I can get to the mental level you have, but I think everybody here needs to know something. If you just think you're going to do something temporarily once, man, you're going to be unhappy when it's over.
Winners are found every moment, guys, in the choices we make. Our character is defined by the choices we make on a moment-to-moment basis. And don't give me that shit. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, it's how you play the game, all that bullshit. If that was so true, then why are there scoreboards? Why do people give a shit and keep score of anything? Always you will win. Always you will win. Sometimes you'll win immediately, but always definitely.
Go out there and fail. Achieve failure. Achieve failure. If you can do that, you can also win. If you can fail, you can also win. And all winners have failed. That's the goal here today, that last 5%.
Everybody wants to have the upper hand. Everybody wants to do everything in his own benefit. Because at the end, we want to win. We want to be the best on track. So
anything in life that you put your mind to, you can do. So use that ability to maybe change the world. The world is your oyster.
You've got to accept yourself for what you've done wrong. Do your best. And also find some difficult shit to do, because that gets away a lot of the anxiety that you carry around in your body. A lot of difficult things make regular life less difficult. And that sounds so simplistic, but particularly physically difficult things. Because when you do things that are physically difficult, the strain of making yourself do those things, it's very valuable.
A part of that is having the will to succeed. Knowing that you put the work in and have the confidence to let it show. What I tell people is just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is you really don't.
The biggest mistake a person can do right now, no matter in which situation you are, is to give up.
Doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of, but all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do or what you choose to do in this life, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful and whatever you put your mind to.
You might not reach the best version of yourself in this lifetime, but a better one than you are right now. The main point is to find something that you are not standing still where you are right now. At least prepare yourself slowly, step by step, to get out of that hole right now.